Hello everybody and welcome to another 15-minute sketch. In this type of sketch, we are doing mouse. Like if you clicked on this video, it's either because you were watching and you've been keeping up with the 15-minute sketch series, or you wanted to watch me draw, lips and different forms and stuff like that. And maybe very roughly find out what my secret behind it all is. Like how did I get those big luscious lips that you see on like the screenshot or something like that. Uh, I probably should have just gotten started by eh, setting it up and stuff. But I think this is interesting. Interesting how different programs work so much. Okay. Hmm. I move this to the side because I don't want you guys to see my password or anything like that. So I'm trying to set this up for Sketchbook Pro. I have it still set up for Krita. Can you believe that? It might have been better to just draw the tutorial on Krita. Why didn't I do that? Yeah, you guys can't see anything. Making sure. I think I probably like. I think that's it. What the heck? Why is my password not working? There. And exit out of that. Because I don't need that open. Go back to here. Feel it up. It's like a huge difference. All of a sudden, I went from being really dark to like massively not dark. That's weird. Okay, so let's get started with the tutorial. Tutorial or 15-minute sketch of the day. It's gonna be drawn lips. This will come in handy whenever you are going out of your way to try and impress someone by showing them, hey, I can draw really luscious lips. Take a look at this masterpiece, and so on and so forth. I'm just gonna get started as soon as the timer is 15 minutes, and then I'm just gonna press start and let's get started. I don't want to keep you all waiting. Yeah. So first, you gotta determine the way that your face is gonna be looking. So let's draw a quick face. Starts off with like a circle, or you could even use like this sort of sheets. A lot of a decent amount of people do, and that and that and neck. That neck is really long. Like that. Now I go to the eraser, do the same thing, erase some of it, get out of this thing. It's supposed to be like a really rough sketch. Okay, now that we got like a face down a certain perspective, let's draw lips on it really quickly. I'm gonna select this brush, and then I'm just gonna zoom into it because I don't feel like talking about every other thing. Actually, grab this brush. No, just grab a brush that gets like a general thing, like big color across, or definitely big shape across. I'm gonna do it with the sketching brush. Actually, feels more natural that way. Okay. So obviously, since the eyes of the person is gonna be somewhere there, and then the nose is gonna end somewhere here, the my voice kind of cracked. The mouth will be right there. So let's turn down the opacity on that layer, and then just start drawing the mouth. Say the mouth will be something like that. Pretend that it's gonna do this thing, this sort of shape, because it is. Your lips actually do some sort of shape like that sometimes, depending how rounded you want your lips. This is not like a perfect mouth tutorial, so just letting you all know. So if you ever did want to draw lips like this, you can. And then right here, just pretend is Ray Plump, Plump, yeah, Plump, and then just little, maybe have it slightly open, boom, and I want it to kind of end over here, so be more like that actually, and then this, that, and that. Those are very simplistic lips. If you wanted to do this, you can. Even put like a little highlight there, and then sure that those little markings. They don't have to be perfect. You know, shade it in. I'm just gonna shade it all in like that. And then I'm just gonna do the marking really quickly. They don't have to be perfect, because you know not everybody's lips are the same, so it's not gonna be perfect. And obviously that little part right there for when you ever draw the chin. No, just based upon the way that the shin is kind of facing, you can kind of tell that his lips are kind of small. So what I'm gonna do, luckily since it is digital, I can select it and then scale it up.
Can I use your room again?
Yeah, go ahead. And you know, just adjust it accordingly. Won't take too long to adjust. Maybe clean up here and there, no little edges. Because of perspective, this part won't be able to be seen so much. But this area right here, you can. But you can actually do this little dot right there, and that'll be kind of like where, if you were to connect the nose, it'll be kind of like also right here. It's not perfect nose or anything like that, but just to give you the basic idea. You can that. That looks like a weird, really weird looking nose. And you know, I'm just cleaning up here and there. Doesn't have to be perfect. I say that as I'm cleaning up, as I'm tweaking it up to make like a phone ass face. Yeah. And this woman likes to wear, a woman or a guy, it doesn't matter. Uh, Genderless character likes to wear a nose ring or something. I don't know. Does look like a feminine kind of nose and lips, but everybody can have nose and lips. So that's just one form of drawing lips. It's not really perfect, but if you wanted to get a character that has that sort of style, you can. And then for that, actually bring it in a little bit. It looks like if she has her tongue out, so I'm gonna do that. This will be lips with a tongue out. So tongue will be right here. Tongue will like pop out a little. So it will be kind of like if she's sticking her tongue at us. Also shade that portion. Shade the lips. Make sure if this is the darkest spot that you actually get that to be the darkest spot portion of it. And obviously, because I'm just trying to do a quick face or quick nose, I'm not trying to focus too much on everything else. So just put well, a quick mouth. I'm not trying to focus on everything else. So let's pretend that this face is that. Bam. That's it. You don't really need a lot. It's gonna look kind of down, and then sticking her mouth like that. Okay. Now let's go for a different kind of lip. Let's do a lip that's kind of like up. So I'm gonna do this general shape, and then just that. Boom. Cartoonish lip. You just got a fish lip. Done. I'm kidding now. So you're gonna do this, and then depending on the spacing that you decide, maybe you want the lip to be kind of smaller. You can do this sort of thing, and you're gonna go somewhere here, a quarter, not even a quarter, like a quarter of a quarter. Like I said, that this is divided in half. This would be a quarter of it, of the side of the lip, then a quarter of the quarter. Get it? So a quarter of a quarter on each side, and then from here, that's where you will start the bottom part. Kind of like bring it out, and then the top part actually kind of ends more higher than the bottom part does, like further in. I mean, you can actually do this curve still, but keep in mind that right in the center where it connects, it's gonna have its dip or something like that. Usually, and that dip falls onto this portion, and by adding this, you actually just gave this whole entire shape. It kind of is roundness right there. Kind of just has that general shape, and then do the same thing here. That dip is gonna be going further in, cleaning up here and there, and then darkening up some spots, cleaning up the quarter of a quarter spots also, and cleaning out this extra lines that we don't really need, and fixing up some of the edges. It's not gonna be a perfect shape like that. It's gonna go in that sort of thing. Dips. Obviously, that. We had a couple minutes left, so pretend that is like that. So just by determining that this part gets a shadow, it means that this area up here light. This area is where the shadow hits, so it's gonna block out this whole entire shape right here. So if that's the case, this whole entire shape right here gets shaded, and so does this little corner right here. And because of that, this shape right here gets also shaded, and so does part of this. So does part of that. And basic shadow, basic, basic, what's it called? Color everywhere, skin tone everywhere. So I'm just gonna do a really quick pass on everything. And then obviously darken up some of these areas right here. especially where the lips kind of connect down here. It gives it more of a round. Then I'm gonna grab this, bring it very bright, grab the airbrush, and then just pass it very lightly here, here, just like that sort of shape, and here. And then just grab the same sketching brush and then just, highlights. Bam. And then highlight over here. Maybe break it even. I can't even make it any brighter, but I could bring it above and then make it brighter here. If anything, I could just make the whole entire background darker. So, and then you just take this, bring it low. Normally, most people recommend not to sketch with black, but I'm actually just sketching with a gray in a way because I'm actually using the black, but at the end of the day, the only color that well, not color, the shade that I am using is not black, it's other thing. And this area gets shaded also because that's where your nose is gonna be. Boom, and boom, and you got yourself a fawn face. It's not really perfect, but it gets the point across. I turned on the opacity on that. Bring it down, bring it around here. So since the opacity is kind of low, it's not gonna be very, very strong. Right there in this area also, because even though it gets highlighted, it also gets shaded because of the top lip. This one, it pops out, extrudes more in a way. I'm gonna do this within the next couple seconds. Oh, within timer's up anyways. So I'm just gonna do a really quick summarize. I saw this in like a video. Since like let's say that the nose is kind of like this, right? Right, and that's where the nostrils is at. Kind of does this sort of thing, this sort of shape, right there. And then for the upper lip, it's gonna be kind of like that. And it's gonna go in, but then for the bottom lip, it's gonna go bigger. And then it's gonna go down. And then that is just gonna make the little dip right there. And because of this shape right here is gonna go down. And then this shape is gonna do this sort of thing. It's kind of like if you're drawing a bubble, essentially. Right there. And that's the bubble. This whole entire shape right here is this shape right here. And this shape right here is that shape right there. And this proportion that you see that does that will be this this area right here. And then obviously shaded here, and so on and so forth. What else? Because of everything, you can have your face kind of going like that, or you can have your face going in and then out tiny bit and then going. Maybe the nose is not exactly like that. It's just everybody has different noses, so this one's gonna have that type of nose, very sharp nose. And the lines. This portion right here gets shaded also, which will be right here. This area right here is this area right here. Oh, doesn't want to shade pretty quickly. Anyways, no, I'll just leave it like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you did like it, leave a like. Usual. I have both of the faces here and move everything like this. Probably hide that actually. That looks weird. And I hide that. Move everything to the side for the sake of you guys seeing the final results of everything. Everything to the side. Boom. I'll move that there. Next. And then move this face and then move it there. Bam. Let's put like a question mark so then you wonder, why is he putting a question mark? That was a really badly drawn question mark. I'm surprised it didn't fix up my circle. I'm sure it does. There. Question mark. I think I just did. So. Okay, question mark. How to do lips. Thank you all for joining me also for this video. If like usual, if you liked it, then leave a like. Like it says right there. Yeah, well, right down there. Leave a like and subscribe if you like this content and want more. Ring the notification bell also. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Anyways, thank you all for watching and peace out.